back. Quarterback looks for the deep ball. It'll fall incomplete. This is the championship on the 9U level. On the back end, RYA 10U is just picked off by Eagle Mountain. They were right on the edge of the end zone. Short pass picked off. Quarterback back to pass. And he'll be picked off. Wow. As RYA gets prepared to come back out on offense, we'll take a look over here as Eagle Mountain is facing off against RYA on the 10U level as well. Quarterback rolling out. He'll throw a dot across the middle. That's complete for a short gain. Back over here in the championship matchup. Quarterback back to pass. He'll complete it across the middle for a short gain. We'll keep you right here in the championship. Oh, bad snap. He'll throw a pick out of frustration. Wow. What a play. Eagle Mountain Youth Association is celebrating as if that might be exactly what they needed. What a play. What a play. The quarterback, frustrated with the bad snap, just releases the ball without even looking over at the defender. He practically threw it right to him. Wow. Got to keep your head in the championship, young fella. Got to keep your head in the championship, young fella. Tries to get it to number 13, the speedster. He's having himself a day today. Big part of the reason why his team is here fighting for the championship. On the back end, Eagle Mountain throws it up for grabs. It'll fall incomplete. Would have been a great catch if he would have held on to it. That'll fall incomplete. Tries to get it to number 88, who is also a stud. I just like what they do over at Eagle Mountain Youth Association. Put a lot of talented kids together, as well as RYA, Coach Eric, Coach Tim. bring a man in motion. Gets it over to the speedster. Number 13. I'm telling you, that kid has got something. Throws it across the middle. That'll be incomplete. On the back end, RYA throws a pick six to the Horned Frogs. Throws it right to the defender. Quarterback. Whoa. What a pass. That almost would have been a good grab. Trying to sort out if that was, I guess. Okay, I guess that was third down. I think the refs might have thought it was fourth down. I'm a little bit confused. I don't know what was going on, but EMYA. Quarterback looking to pass. Airs it out. What a grab by number 13. I told you the kid is having himself a day. What a catch for a touchdown. After the interception, they go down and score a touchdown. Number 13 was a big part of that drive. The speedster himself. We'll get you the conversion, and then we'll get you nonstop action. National Elite Sports Media, Battle 820 coverage. Lost the stream for a second, but we right back. Right back. Bringing you the action live. Wow. If he catches that, he takes it to the crib every single time. I think he saw the end zone before he secured the catch. Back to the championship. RYA looking to answer. That last drive by the Horned Frogs was money. Quarterback looking to pass. Almost picked off. Number 8 can't believe he didn't come down with that one. RYA looking for the deep ball on the first play. Bit of urgency, trying to add points to the board. That's the ball game on both ends. What a game. Over in the championship matchup, I believe the Horned Frogs pulled that one out. And that last drive showed you everything you need to know. Defense gets an interception after the quarterback lets go of the ball out of frustration. And then Eagle Mountain gets on the offense and they march down the field and put points on the board. Number 13 and number 12 have a magnificent connection with each other. Did what they had to do to pull it off. This is the battle of 820. Eagle Mountain Youth Association, Richland Youth Association, two of the premier organizations out of the Fort Worth area. Both Coach Eric and Coach Tim. Leading the way. A shout out to the entire staffs of both organizations. What a game. Let's see if we can get you a score update here. All right, the scores haven't been updated yet, but as soon as they are, I'll update you. As we'll have a quick break, and then we will see the Next Level Predators facing off against the Fort Worth Tigers. And you will also see the Royals facing off against EMYA. That'll be a 12U matchup. And we'll have those coming up here shortly. We also will see eventually the Royals versus Metroplex Flex. You got the Horned Frogs against Game Time. You got Metroplex Flex against the Fort Worth Tigers. Then you got the Royals versus Next Level Predators. You got Game Time versus Fort Worth Tigers. And once those are complete, the seeding for the remainder of the bracket will begin. We are live, Battle 820, bringing you non-stop coverage. are the champs on the non-U level. We're still live. We're still tuned in. We're just waiting on the next couple of games to get started. Non-stop action. Stay tuned. Shout out to my guy, Poetry in Motion, still in the building representing. Shout out to Semi-Pro Live. They were here earlier, out here representing. Free Game Podcast. Putting on for the city of Fort Worth. Battle 820. This event is put on by Richland Youth Association alongside Eagle Mountain Youth Association. They also have an event coming up for the flag babies. That'll be another tournament. We'll be tuned in out here watching the flag babies put on out here. This is 7v7. There'll also be a Battle 820 later in the summer. That'll be the tackle tournament, preseason tournament. It's always fun. Don't wait till it's too late to sign up. As I see Game Time entering the building in those crispy black and gold uniforms. Oh, wow. I didn't even see that coming. As we'll get an early touchdown on this end. I was trying to tell you who the matchup is, and before I could even get the matchup, they've already took one to the crib. So yeah, this should be Next Level Predators versus Fort Worth Tigers, if I'm not mistaken. Whoa! We missed the touchdown, but we did not miss that. They get started early. my mistake. I believe we've got Richland in white and Eagle Mountain in purple. The next matchup will be the Next Level Predators versus the Fort Worth Tigers. That's coming up next. So this is the 12U matchup, RYA versus EMYA. As that'll be a pick by RYA. RYA showing a different level of dominance here in this one. As he overshoots him. It's a new day and age. Coach got the plays on the iPhone. Too easy. RYA scores again. That'll fall incomplete. Quick and easy drive for RYA. As Eagle Mountain Youth Association will take over on offense. That last two drives by RYA have been money. Almost picked off again. another pick six. Too easy for RYA so far. I think they'll call it game. Yeah, they'll go ahead and shake hands. This one's over. RYA dominant in that one. Quick break into action. And we'll be right back. All right, we back. So coming up on field A, we got Next Level Predators in white. They'll face off against Fort Worth Tigers. On this end, we'll have the Royals 12U, who just dominated Eagle Mountain Youth Association 23-0. They'll take on the Metroplex Flex. Those are our two matchups. Next Level Predators, Fort Worth Tigers. On this end, EMYA versus Metroplex Flex. And we'll be keeping you live. We're going to start over here with EMYA. Non-stop action. We was up for 2 hours, 30 minutes. Went down for about 2 minutes. We back up. Been up for another hour. Non-stop action. RYA. Driving. Try to redirect his receiver. He'll run out of time on the count. Over here, let's see what we got going on. Speedster will get it over there, but we don't want to miss any action. RYA back to pass. He'll put it up there. Nice catch by number 13. We'll keep you here for one more play as they look to speed it up. Throw it to the flats. On the other end, Next Level Predators were just picked off by Fort Worth Tigers. RYA throws it up for grabs, wide open. Just overshoots him, can't believe it. I know he would like to have that one back. Battle 820, right off Interstate 820, as you can see. Quarterback looking. Same route, he'll put it up there again for grabs. Tries to bring it down one-handed. That'll fall incomplete. Don't want to miss the action. So we're going to get you one more play right here, then we're going to get over here to see what the Fort Worth Tigers got going on offense. Quarterback rolling. Almost picked off. We'll get you back here in a sec. We'll see what's going on down here as the Predators are taking on Fort Worth Tigers. Quarterback looking. Picked off. He'll return the favor. Looks like RYA ran out of tries on this end, as Metroplex Flex will come out on offense. Quarterback looking. He'll dump it out and just overshoot his receiver. Quarterback looking. He'll dump it off. Short game. We'll be right back to this game. We'll go to the other end, as the Predators back on offense after the interception. Almost picked off again. He's looking for the same receiver time after time. Defense starting to just play him. Metroplex Flex turnover on downs. RYA back on offense on the back end. We'll be back over there in a sec. Bring a man in motion. Quarterback looking. Quick dump off. Nice grab. Quarterback looking. Short dump off. Number 3 trying to get busy. He'll get a couple yards. He'll be tagged. Bit of confusion on the routes on the backside. The receivers looked like they just ran into each other. They still able to get a completion. We'll get you one more play here, then we'll get back to the Predators since they're in scoring position. What a catch and throw. Predators on this end. What a catch. Touchdown. Predators. What a catch. RYA gets a touchdown on the other end. Couldn't get back there fast enough, as they throw a touchdown to number 2. And they'll line up for the conversion. Hurry up. That conversion will be incomplete, as well as the conversion on the back end. And Tigers get ready on offense. Looks like a penalty on the back end will give RYA another chance. 2 feet. Toe tap. He's in. Metroplex flex. Back on offense on the back end. We'll get you back here in a second. Want to see what the Tigers do. Pass is deflected. Quarterback had to second guess himself. Defender read his eyes, was able to pat the ball down. Nice throw, nice catch. Won't be enough. RYA back on offense. Perfect pass right across the middle. RYA. Overshot the receiver on that one. Snag by number 13. This RYA squad has been dominant in their 2 matchups so far today, doing whatever they feel. conversion, and we're gonna tune over to Predators and the Tigers. Wanted to let it go on the corner route, patted the ball, ran out of time. Nice little pitch and catch. See if they can get in the end zone. Ball start. Nice play on the backside by Metroplex Flex is there now in scoring position. We'll get you the next play here, and then we'll turn back over to that matchup. He'll just overshoot his receiver on the back end. Missed the action. Metro Flex throws a dime, and this guy snatches over the defender and then stares down at him like he's just a little fella. Wow. Now it's heating up over here. Metroplex Flex trying to find their rhythm. RYA starting out strong. Could turn out to be a good matchup. On the back end. That'll be a turnover on downs for the Predators as they try to shoot to the end zone. It's just a bit too high for the receiver. RYA back on offense. We're bringing you nonstop action, going back and forth each field, showing you what's going on. This is the Battle of 820, live at Richland High School, right here off of Interstate 820. As you can see here in the background. RYA looks to answer. Quick throw out to the flats. One move, he's tagged. Those of you who are tuned in, thank you for watching National Elite Sports. We provide sports along with gaming. That's it. Quarterback looking, pump fakes. Gets it out of his hands quick to avoid the penalty. On this this end, Fort Worth Tigers looking to get something going. Let's see what they got. Low throw, he'll reach down and get it. Gotta get him a few yards on the play. Great catch by number 13. He's having himself a day. That's a hot number today, number 13 for the Eagle Mountain Youth Association. 9U had himself a day as well, as they went on to win the championship in their age group. Snag, and this RYA team is different. That touchdown is good on that end. Predators looking to play good school, keep you here. For the conversions, they'll go for 1, 5 yards out. Catch by Metro Flex. Predators on the back end, still driving. This matchup is getting a little competitive. I thought I'd bring you back to this one. And we will visit Field A here in a moment. Grab. That's similar to the touchdown catch that we missed earlier. What a grab. That kid's having himself a day. Looks like they'll call that a ball game on this end. Get you the score update once it's updated on the sorts. That was a pretty good game there. Battle 820. Stay tuned. Non-stop action. We're going to keep them coming, game after game. Those just tuning in for the first time, you are watching Action BD Sports Media and Gaming. This is the Battle 820. 7v7 tournament. Shout out to Coach Eric out in the South, Eagle Mountain Youth Association, RYA. Speaking of Coach 10, there he goes right there. There, Coach E as well. Coaches. Are well respected. Two of the premier organizations out of Fort Worth. All right, so the scores from the last matchup: the Predators beat the Tigers 10-3. The Royals beat Flex 18-15. Next, we have EMYA 12U going against Game Time. Game Time just scoring. And then we have Metroplex Flex going against the Fort Worth Tigers. We right back like we never left. For those of you who are just tuning in, thank you for watching National Elite Sports Media. Predators are in red. Metroplex Flex is in black. On this end, Game Time is in gold and black. EMYA in purple and black. And those are our two matchups. While we wait on Metroplex Flex to get ready to go out on offense, we'll get you the conversion here. A quick drive by Game Time. Man in motion. Bit too high for the receiver. Metroplex Flex just coming off of a good game. They barely gave it up, but they couldn't pull it out against RYA. RYA got some studs over there. Throws it up for grabs. Predators said not today. The tent just practically blew away. Quarterback looking. He'll let it go. Quick dump off. Good run after catch. Metroplex Flex is driving. Whoa, what a move. Uh-oh. Almost to the crib. He'll be just an inch short. That kid had himself a game in the last game. Keeping that energy going here. As Flex is looking to score here. And that's too easy. Number 42 with the grab. Number 42 with the conversion as well. We'll go back to this end. Eagle Mountain looking to score on Game Time. As that'll be deflected by the defender. That'll be picked off by Game Time, as they'll take over on offense, as the Predators as the Tigers, my bad, complete a good catch on that side. We'll bring you into that here shortly. He'll keep it. 4 seconds. That'll be blown dead. Let's get you back over here really quick. That'll fall incomplete, bounce off the turf. Another quick pitch and catch. For the Tigers. As they're marching up the field. Game Time. Looking for a deep ball. He's got a man. He'll overthrow him. We'll be back on that side here in a second. Since they are in scoring position, we'll keep it here. Looking to score. He'll throw it up. Too high. That's a turnover on downs on the backside for Game Time. EMYA will take back over on offense. He'll squeeze it in. Touchdown for the Tigers. EMYA, man in motion. Quarterback looking. False start on the offense. The Tigers will also get the conversion as they throw the jump ball and it's completed. We'll stay here for a couple of plays. Quarterback looking. He'll let it go. While they get the play in, we'll bring you back here. Tigers just scored. Metroflex looking to answer. They'll air it out. Whoa, 42 wide open. Final will be tagged out. That's 3 of the last 3 completions, all caught by number 42, including the touchdown and the conversion on their last drive. Wow. Eagle Mountain puts the ball in danger, bounces off the hands of the defender. It'll fall incomplete on the backside. We'll stay here since Metroplex Flex is in scoring position. Looking to score, 42 coming in motion. Quarterback looking. Defense flies in late to deflect that. What a play. We're going to try to get you the touchdown here, but we need to get you back over here to game time. They'll start over on offense. Quick completion across the middle. They'll be tagged down. We're going to stay here for 1 second to see if we can catch the touchdown. If any touchdown is. Ooh, nice route. Had a guy, but he'll look the other way. Overshoots him. That'll be an incompletion by game time on the backside. Quarterback looking. Right across the middle to number 0. Touchdown. Metroplex Flex adds more points. Game time. Back on offense, looking to do the same. Quarterback looking. Nice little short throw. We'll take that. Got to get the money chimes in for the touchdown. The conversion is good to number 0 as well for Metroplex Flex. And it looks like they went for 2. We'll stay here with game time versus EMYA. Too much on it. Receiver wide open. I know the quarterback wishes he had that one back. Tigers back on offense on the other end. Game time, looking. Overshoots him again. I believe. No, it's not. I guess it's not turnover on downs. Tigers get tangled up on the back end. – Shout out to my guy, Poetry in Motion. Still out there getting busy. Wide open. Touchdown for game time. And we'll go ahead and get you back over here to the Tigers. Ball was just snapped. Quarterback looking. He'll let it go. Game time going for 2 on the back end. They'll get it. So it looks like we got over here for right after turnover, right before the turnover on downs. I'm sorry. So Metroplex Flex will take back over on offense on this end. The Horned Frogs, after giving up a touchdown, will come back on offense as well. Trips right. Look for 42. Oh, mix route. 42 wanted that one. Good throw and catch. He'll drop it in the basket. Touchdown, Metroplex Flex. That's the ball game on both ends. I'm going to say Metroplex Flex takes the victory on that side. I'm going to say the game time took the victory on the backside. Quick break in the action. But we ain't going nowhere. We going to stay live. Shout out What Your Heartbeat Like. Just stepped in on the set. There he is. What your heartbeat like? Huh, man. Everywhere, everybody ain't. What your heartbeat like?
AJ Sports. Go to ajcustomsports.com, located at 2620 Gus Thomason Road. We have all of your battle gear needs, along with backplates, visors, and more. Don't forget, follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, we right back. Just took a little walk on down the sideline, show y'all what's going on, and we right back. You got the Tigers facing off against Game Time on one end, and on the other end, we got the Predators facing off against RYA number 3. As you see him celebrating right here, just snagged the interception, took it back to the crib for 6. RYA will take over on offense. Wow. As we'll see RYA take over on offense. RYA continuing the dominance that they've shown thus far today. As that play will be broken up. Wide open. Too easy. As they'll attempt the conversion. That one will fall incomplete. Predators will come back out on offense on this end. Game time trying to keep the Tigers out of the end zone. And they do keep him out the end zone as he will intercept it. Won't take it back for 6. On this end, Predators looking to answer on offense. Throws a jump ball. That'll fall incomplete. Game time on offense. Looking to pass. That'll be incomplete. That'll fall incomplete. What a catch. Game time. Dominant as well. After the big grab. Game time now in scoring position. RYA turnover on downs for calls a turnover on downs, and they take back over on offense. As they roll out, they've got a man wide open. He just overthrows him and will try to stay here for the touchdown before we get you back over to that action. As that'll fall incomplete. Back over here. Dangerous throw. It'll fall incomplete. Throws it across the middle for a touchdown. We'll let you know how the conversion goes. We'll get you back over here for this explosive offense with this RYA 12U group. Quarterback rolling, looking deep, and he's picked off by number 11. Dangerous throw, picked off, and that explosive offense, not so explosive on that drive. Game time trying to get the conversion, and we got you right back, right on time, as they'll get it. And this is what I mean by non-stop action. Predators take over. What a catch. Shout out to this guy. Poetry in motion. Capturing the moment. You got What Your Heartbeat Like here as well. Man in motion. Quarterback looking, looks one way, looks back to the backside, overthrows him, almost a dangerous throw, could have been picked off. Or no, actually that's just two receivers in the same area. Not sure what's going on here. We'll go back to the backside. Tigers try to find a man. He does get behind the defender, and he'll get some good yardage before being tagged out. Ooh, a good grab on the backside for the Predators. But the Tigers back to pass. He'll air it out. What a grab. That'll put the Tigers in scoring position. Their coach was not satisfied with the effort in the last two matchups. He told them they need to bring the energy in this one. And they're trying to do just that as they attempt to answer after giving up a touchdown to Game Time. Looking across the middle. Perfect throw, perfect catch. And they return the favor. Touchdown, Tigers.
Touchdown, now you see me. Look, mama, your boy on TV. Two-time world champ, bet I 3P. Do my dance, bet I make it look easy. Hey, top 5, not 4, not 3, not 2, so it's gotta be me, I'm the one.
Little touchdown music for you real quick. Get the snap. Quarterback looking, jump ball. Did he catch it? I couldn't see. On the other end, quarterback couldn't find anyone open. That'll be game time on both ends. I'll update you with the scores as soon as it's updated on Zorts. Shout out to Zorts. For those of you who are just tuning in, you are watching the Battle 820 live stream with National Elite Sports. Non-stop action. We've been going for about 4 or 5 hours so far. And we'll be here till 5 o'clock, bringing you all the action.
AJ Sports. Go to ajcustomsports.com, located at 2620 Gus Thomason Road. We have all of your battle gear needs, along with backplates, visors, and more. Don't forget, follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
All right, they got everything sorted out. Next level Predators facing off against the Tigers. Then you have Eagle Mountain facing off against Metroplex Flex. We'll start over here with the Predators on offense. Hit him in the hands, but he'll drop it. For those of you who are tuning in, you are watching the Battle 820 7-on-7 tournament live from Richland High School, right off 820. Interstate 820, may I say. Eagle Mountain in scoring position. Let's tune in for this. Picked off right outside the end zone, and they throw a pick as Flex will come back out. Tigers took over on offense after a turnover on downs. Dangerous throw, incomplete. As Metroplex Flex get a big play on the first play of their drive, and they're now in scoring position almost in an instant. That'll fall incomplete. Got a little blind spot right there in the camera. Get a little bit closer as they'll look to get in the end zone. Touchdown. Metroplex Flex. And we'll get you back across the field. Tigers on defense, Predators on offense again, trying to score. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Good throw, good catch, good yards after catch. Predators now in scoring position. Eagle Mountain coming back out on offense after giving up a touchdown. We'll get you back to that game here in a second. Looking. Across the middle. Whoa, dangerous throw. Could have been picked off. Battle 820. It's been some good football all day. Good energy. All the media outlets was in the building today. Semi-Pro Live. Poetry in Motion. What's Your Heartbeat Like? Myself, National Elite Sports. It's been a vibe. Shout out to all the media platforms doing what we do. Nice move as he'll go in for the touchdown. The Predators looking to steal one here against the Tigers. Waiting on the conversion. Conversion is good for the Predators. And there goes a pick six by number 42 for the Metroplex Flex. Coming up at 3:30, we have the championship games. It'll only be one game, so we'll be locked in on that game. And then at 4:30, we will also have another championship game. We'll be locked in on that game. It will not be two games going on for those championships. It'll be one game. We'll tune in, we'll focus, put the scoreboard up, and we'll finish out strong. Quarterback quick dump. Speed kills. He'll step out of bounds, it looks like, after a big gain. My bad. We got an injury on the other end of the field, so I was making sure the young fella was all right, but he is walking off. Prayer hands in the chat. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Looks like he could look like two knees collided with each other. Wide open, he'll walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Metroplex Flex. We'll bring you back down there in a second. Once they get the injured. Okay, yeah, he's good. So we're good. Tigers on offense, looking to score. Predators put points on the board on their last drive. They're hoping they can do the same. As he's looking, he'll let it fly. What a grab. Way too tall for the defender. He just goes up and snags it. Another one. As they're now just taking advantage of the size mismatch. Looks like they'll call a game on one end. I believe Metroplex Flex will take the victory over Eagle Mountain in that 12U matchup. Quarterback looking. He'll throw it up for grabs. No, almost be picked off. That's the ball game on that end. I'll update you on the score as soon as they imported in Zorts. As I said, once the championship games come around, we'll make sure to tune in on that. In the meantime, thank you for watching Battle 820 coverage, National Elite Sports Media. Shout out to all the other media outlets who are in the building today. Semi-Pro Live, Poetry in Motion. What's your heartbeat like? All in the building today. Non-stop action. We'll update you on the next matchup here in a second. Just stay tuned. All right, we back. So, what's taking place now is we have the semifinals for the 12U. So on this end, whoever wins out of RYA and Metroplex Flex will play the winner of this game, which is the Tigers facing off against Game Time. So you got Game Time versus the Fort Worth Tigers on one end, RYA versus Metroplex Flex on the other end. The winners of each one of these games will play for the championship at 3:30. And then we'll have the semifinals for the 10U at 4 o'clock. And we'll finish up with the championship for the 10U at 4:30. Game Time scores on their end will stay here. Good pass. He'll be tagged down. Pass across the middle. Touchdown, RYA. We'll let you know the status of the conversion as Game Time is looking to convert their conversion on this end. Wide open. Good catch. Looks like RYA converted their conversion as well. So there you have it. The first drive for both teams resulted in touchdowns. Metroplex Flex will take over on offense, and so will the Fort Worth Tigers. Let's see if either one can answer. As Metroplex Flex lines up, quick dump off to the speedy receiver. Quick out as they attend the march. No need to rush. Take your time. Completion after completion. Look one way. He'll settle for the check down. What a grab. Did they give it to him? Looked like a catch to me from here. I think they'll give it to him. They're going to go for two. We'll stay tuned for this conversion, and then we'll flip back to the other side as the Fort Worth Tigers look to answer on offense. Drops back. Across the middle. Oh, he'll throw up a jump ball too high for the receiver. That'll fall incomplete, so that conversion will be no good. And on this end, the Tigers looking for something. to go their way here, as it's now win and move on, lose and go home. False start. That'll back them up. One play, it looks like, and there's a touchdown on this end. Wow. One ref says that he was good for a touchdown. The other ref says he was tagged, so it's not a one-play touchdown, but we'll stay tuned now as they look to get that touchdown. Speed kills. Everybody knows that receiver there is pretty special. We'll stay tuned. We'll run out of time. I think he had a guy. I think he might have saw him too late. As they're in scoring position, we'll stay here. Keep you updated as game time is driving as well. Another short game. Good yards after the catch. Looks like they'll need about 2 or 3 yards to get into the end zone. That'll fall incomplete. He tries to squeeze it into a tight window. There we go. They'll get in there. Touchdown. We'll let you know on the conversion as game time is now entering into scoring position. Crazy formation. Had the defense a little confused, but they were able to come up with a stop there. Metroplex Flex back on offense. We'll get you back to that game here in a second. As they convert a pass across the middle, we'll get you back there in just a second. We just want to see if game time can take advantage of the scoring position that they're in right now. Looking. He gave up a little bit too soon. Metroplex Flex now in scoring position. We'll bring you back here in a second. But this game is a little close, so we want to see if they answer. Quarterback looking, he'll throw it up for grabs. Too much on it. Saw the receiver too late. Game time, trying to get a play in. Had a guy open. That'll be turnover on downs. We'll get you back down here as Metroplex Flex is looking to put some points on the board. That'll be a touchdown. That'll be a touchdown. This one is going back and forth, back and forth. They're going to go for 2, it looks like. Game Time comes up with the pick 6 on the back end. Get you back there in a second as Game Time will take over on offense as well. Conversion, mixed route, guy coming across the middle. He'll just overthrow it. Didn't know where he wanted to go with the football. RYA back on offense. Quick throw. Gets a little yards after the catch. RYA looking to answer. He'll let it go. What a grab. What a throw and catch. Looks like he ran out of time, though. They'll blow it dead. Yep. That'll be second down. Short throw, they'll put him inches away from the end zone. That'll bring up fourth down as he was out of bounds. Both teams in scoring position, so I'll try to keep you updated. We'll see this play, and then we'll try to swing over to the Tigers as they look to score. All right, he's complete on this end. Tigers throw it up. Touchdown. You seen both touchdowns because we're bringing nonstop action. You are watching National Elite Sports Media. Thank you for tuning in. This is the Battle 820 12U semifinals. Got back over there late, but as you see, they will get the conversion. And we've got a back and forth ball game on this end. And on this end, you've got a nail biter as Game Time looks to answer after giving up a touchdown. While they're still in the huddle, we'll get you over here. As that ball will be deflected by number 6, the lockdown corner. The quarterback for Game Time on the back end, it's like if his initial read isn't open, he gets frustrated, and instead of looking for his second option, he pats it. Wow, what a throw, what a play. But what a play on the ball by the defense, may I say. As this kid here, he's one of them ones. What a catch. Good yards after the catch. RYA takes over on offense. As Game Time looking to score here. We've got ourselves a ball game on both ends. Non-stop action with National Elite Sports. He's looking, he's got time. Sacked. What a catch. And that'll be a touchdown by Game Time. Since they got the touchdown, we'll go to this end. As RYA is looking to answer with points. Oh, he throws a perfect dot to number 4. And they're now in scoring range. There goes the touchdown. Looks like the time is winding down. RYA is out front on one end. Game time out front on the other end. Metroplex Flex takes over on offense. So does the Fort Worth Tigers. What a catch. Did a little around the back basketball move after he caught it. As they will get it into the hands of their playmaker as they're marching down the field, trying to score. And they get in there. Touchdown, Metroplex Flex. Conversion's good. Back and forth ball game. Back and forth ball game. That'll be the ball game on both ends. I'm not sure with Metroplex Flex marching right down and scoring on that last drive. I'm not sure who pulled out the victory. I'll let you know once they update it on Zorts.